Hello and welcome to an all-new Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James and today we are playing Unravel 2, a game that was surprisingly both announced and released simultaneously courtesy of the EA Play at E3 2018 presentation. The game is now available, we're going to mess around with it. But at the moment we're enjoying the introduction cutscene. We've seen these segments from the trailer if you've already checked out the presentation. So one of the key things to know when it comes to the sequel here is that you can actually play the game co-op. I believe it's first and foremost designed to be played co-op. You can play it single player, as you're going to experience today with me playing it. But at any point, you can drop in, drop out co-op with no real problems at all. The reason being that you need to be able to control these two characters. Now, something that was kind of spoken of during the presentation is the fact that they've tried to add some more fast-paced segments to the game, and in those moments, your two, or Yanni and whoever our little blue friend is, switch between characters. See, I'm having to kind of do a bit of the stand close, and see now I've picked them up, so I can kind of pass through together. Some objects can be pushed. Bring this over. Drop the character you're playing. Carry them again. That spark is really helping. Certainly it's a different look for Yanni now that he's kind of wrapped up in his little friend here. You can change your character look in the menu, fine. That doesn't really bother me at all. There we go. Oh yeah, okay, so we've got little simple little reactions here. Can't do it. Just grab a seat. That's alright, let's keep moving on. That sort of stuff will probably be good when you're playing with a friend, not so much when you're playing on your own. Oh, missed. So some pretty simple platforming early days. You would have seen me messing around with it before. Mapped to, in the case of the PS4 controller, the R2 trigger is the ability to kind of fling some yarn. So when there's item or like environmental objects that you can kind of attach to, you just fling your yarn at them and you can kind of latch on. And that'll help you swing or kind of serve as a weight to lower a platform or something like that. There we go. Or climb up a wall, as I just did then. Now, based on the fact that I can split at any given second, or any given moment, that tells me that I can very, very easily or I might have to lower myself and give myself a bit more rope. That I can very, very easily just drop in, drop out, get that second controller, connect it, and off you go. But Unravel's one of those games where once you get a bit of momentum, things look very, very fluid. They look fantastic. Now, early days we're kind of heavily tutorialized here, but presumably that won't be the case for the entire game. Oh. So you start getting that very fluid sort of movement like I did just then. And things start to look fantastic. The way you move, coupled with the attention to detail in the environment, and the game suddenly looks fantastic. Or even more so, I guess. You can switch while using the lasso, hold R2 when you switch back if you want to keep hanging. So I can, even in single player, I can just detach from my little buddy, and then so that now I can bring Yanni up as well. Awesome. Some light puzzle solving there, but presumably it's going to get a little bit tougher as the game goes on. Oops. You can climb on surfaces with an arrow pattern. Hey, okay, cool. Don't know if that was a feature of the first game. I messed around with it very briefly. This was a game that my wife was very keen on when it first came out, and I messed around with it in very brief moments. Specifically in that last level, which I saw in the reviews was not especially popular. Now that should be nice and tight. And you can bounce up here as well. And then there we go. Oh, I need them together again. Which, yeah, I can kind of attest to. The reviewers at the time were not thrilled with that particular level, and nor was I. Hints. There's 3 hints for each section. Each hint will have more information than the last. You can scroll back or tap L1 to... Okay, whatever, cool. For accessibility's sake, hints are handy. Oh no, I need to make a bridge and then walk it across. And now I'll push it over. There we go. And we'll undo those knots. We'll merge again. And we'll climb up this wall. Oh. Yeah, up you go. Go, come together, the two of you. Or this doesn't work super well at times. Although maybe it is just that you can't merge until you've kind of recoiled, I guess. Okay, something to note. Ouch. Oh, they've been split up. There we go. Let's keep moving. Ooh. So Unravel 2 is available on PS4, Xbox One, and the PC. Hold the yarn with L2 and swing under. Ah. And then I'll climb up and we're through. Cool. And then you can choose whether one or both players need to hold, but I think I'll stick with one because that's clearly working at the minute. Walk off the edge, swing over. Actually, let's do this a bit quicker. I think I might get the both of them up because I saw Yanni slide. Oh. Okay, we're gonna have to try that one from scratch again. So we'll keep moving. I thought we had that, but then as soon as I saw Yanni slide, I began to feel like there was a bit of a problem. Oh, nearly stuffed that up. Oh no, get back up. Swing, swing. Come on, a bit higher. One more. No. About to lose Yanni over the other side there. We'll get him nice and solid. And then let's try that again with Blue Yanni, whatever we want to call him. Need to unravel a bit more. Maybe one more. There we go. Alright, let's try this. Nah, not enough. That looks like it could be it though. Then run over the edge. And then I'll climb up. There we go. I feel like there must have been an easier way to do with that, but it's done anyway. Oh. Up you go. It's taking some getting used to the fact that I need to hold the triangle button to kind of merge the two characters. I think it's a very easy thing to forget. I'm up and down the... yeah. Let me drop off, that's... There we go. Let's keep marching. Must be getting close to the end of the first level, I'm guessing. Doesn't look like we can swim down, just... Oh. Let's just unspool a little bit. One more, I think. Okay. And then we get shot up to the top. It's a bit brutal. Now, you've seen as much as I have so far when it comes to all story-related bits and pieces. We don't really know anything as of yet. We just know that Yanni kind of washed up on the shore there, and that was about it. But that is the end of the first level of Unravel 2. I quite enjoyed it. There's some light puzzling there that you need to get your head around, as was the case in the original. And it's going to take some time to adjust, just with some of the controls. I think it'll do better in many ways if you have that second person with you, based on what I just experienced here. But also, as you've just seen, it is possible to be done alone. I hope you enjoyed it though. If you did, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. All those buttons are down below here, and that'll allow you to get access to weekly episodes of Patched, the Video Games Club, the Insider, Player 2 Plays, the Late Game Review, and heaps more. There's some awesome content there, so please make sure to go and check it out, including a lot of content around E3 2018, which includes content such as this Player 2 Plays here. So again, please go and check it out. For written content, make sure to visit the website, player2.net.au, where you'll find reviews, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, the Player 2 Writers Draft, our E3 hub, which is getting bigger and bigger every few hours, so please make sure to go and check that out as well. It's all contributed by some of the best talent in Australia, so please make sure to go and check that out. We're on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au. Consider kicking in a few dollars. At the lower tiers, you'll get early access to a whole range of different episodes, including Patched, the Video Games Club, the Insider. And at the higher tiers, you'll get exclusive episodes of those shows, as well as, at the top tier, the ability to join us in the monthly Player 2 podcast. There's some enticing offers there. You're helping the Player 2 dream grow. Please consider kicking in a few bucks. For rolling updates, you can find me at PaulJamesP2 on Twitter. The website you can find at Player2au on Twitter. That was Unravel 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.